Hello everybody, and welcome back to my second episode, but the third episode of my new series. We start off with the great RNG in this game. Low spikes, as you might guess, also the eye shards. I do have them already on max, and I still receive them. Thankfully, and hopefully that will change with the next patch. Let's see if and how. This is my sabotage rank, gold 5, because I'm great. I'm one of the greatest players in this room at least. Right, this is a loadout. This is something I entirely forgot the last time. Yeah. Resume plate, and today what are we going to do? We're going to do a rift cloud map. We go through some couple of strategies, and with strategies I hope just to show you some ways how to do it. Because especially in the sabotage games I had yesterday was the last episode, also yesterday was my stream. Put him up on Twitch /Passan9. Anyways, I had a couple of runs where I noticed how the layout works for different people, or how the people are building their maps. Not quite experienced, which is relatively unfortunate. They do pretty great team layouts. However, sabotage is more of a single player focused thing. One player, let's put it that way. If one player is capable of soloing a map with his layout, with his build order, then this person should lead the rest of the team, because it works out. It is quite unfortunate for Orcs and Orcs, because those are two of the maps where everyone from the community built it the same way, which is really unfortunate. That basically diminishes, and with diminish I mean removes entirely the personal creativity, how to build and how to manage this map solo. That's really a big minus, but let's hope they won't release these maps in the future, which demand only one certain way to build. And though Aquila it's a little bit healthier than Alcatraz, all things considered. Also they increased the power time by 30 seconds. Actually more than 30 seconds. Well, does not matter. Anyways, we go into a rift cloud map. That's the point for today. And we will start with the very first one. By the way, how most people, the majority of the community, manages to do them. 11:30. Well, that's relatively clutch. Well, the basic idea of bash or rift load is: do not create a kill box, however, murder them in front of the gate. Of course, it's not as healthy for the personal score, because there is straight up no real score anymore. You just kill them as soon as possible, you will not achieve any great combinations, they just die. Which is still a great thing, all things considered, because you will be able to complete this map. Hopefully even on 5 stars, and as soon as you have the 5 stars you can go for points. Basically, you're able to go nuts. Alright, what else do we need? Of course, this healing ballista. Straight up the only thing that we require. We do have our 2 shield guardians, especially for the shield position. We don't need a swing mace, we don't need anything except we need the Sealing Ballista, so we should take care of that. Since our Sealing Ballista will be more or less the primary, not the primary damage source, but at least an extremely valuable damage source, we need a little bit more. Let's go with the Unchained, and with Unchained I mean the Fire Resonator, because we will place Brimstone right on the entrance. And we also require a spring. Where do we have a spring? It is not here. It should be the... What's this flow? It's the Kinetic Resonator. Let's go with the one which reduces armor. Not necessarily the greatest one. Still beneficial, all things considered. So we do have a spring on Brimstone. There it is. And we also have a spring on the Grinder. And that's about... Oh, I do have a third spring, which is on spikes. Not the rest of it. By the way, I still have no idea how the combo generator works as a trigger. Honestly, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid that it will not trigger any trap. Anyways. There we go. That seems like a great loadout. Sealing Ballista's ready. And we can start. So it does not really matter if the normal Sealing Ballista or the Dragonlance. All things considered, the Dragonlance makes more sense because it's a greater combination, or a better combination, with the Arcane Bowling Ball. Also, instead of Brimstone, probably Curse Grounds, so the enemies will take magic damage as soon as possible, obliterated by the Arcane Bowling Ball and the Dragonlance. It also opens up for one more utility slot, because instead of Smash Deals and Fire Sales, you require only one, which is Magic Deals, or Insane Arcane Deals. Is that correct? That's correct. That's about it. It's everything that is needed. And I forgot what I had. Right, Smashing Deals. There it is. I apologize for now, the sound died, don't know what's going on with the game, but let's go into it right away. Don't be bothered, still in development. Might be with my system, however, if so, I don't know how to fix it. I do apologize for the high encoding, for the show delay, for the show time. Will be fixed soon, which is basically a few seconds ago. Anyways, the bass. So just murdering enemies right at the entrance and going for a guardian that might help.
On the prowl.
Well, a guardian that might be helpful would be a guardian that provides a passive coin gain. But that's not necessary. Let's put it that way.
Useful.
So then we go into spikes, and right before the guardian, with one. Actually, let's go.
Let them come.
Let's go with 3. Might be a little bit more expensive, which is unfortunate. However, we can spread out the damage a little bit. Especially spreading out damage with DPS traps is highly valuable, but spreading out damage with burst traps, let's have a great idea. It depends how the traps work. Currently, I have no idea how they work. Also, another great, and with another great, I mean the greatest attachment for Brimstone, an XP increase, which is highly valuable. There we go, first wave, already level up, and we can tank. We can tank a little bit better. This works, thankfully, with basically every melee hero. Almost all melee heroes are able to tank. The only one who could have some difficulties is Tundra. However, thanks to Tundra's extremely high HP, even he is able to tank them single-handedly. So do not forget, third wave is Portal wave, and with Portal I mean Rift, mini Rift. 1 minute through, he will be murdered by the Guardian, everything's fine. Not everyone has to die through all the fight. That's not just... There we go, second wave, 4th level, which is amazing. And we definitely go with more armor. Which, especially for the Ogre and Troll waves, is highly valuable due to the immense melee damage. So this is... Okay. This is where we place our ceiling ballistas. Right at those pillars. So there we go. We do have a couple of seconds. If one is not as high, be able to tank them. At least with Midnight. Midnight is more vulnerable than any other hero. And we should go to the portal a little bit earlier. Otherwise, smack it once. And run to the way. There we go, the last couple of turns, and this wave is done. Here we go. No need for breaks. We can go right away. Here we go. So Fuel Scorcher, kind of beneficial, not a huge advantage though, admit. Especially because it's really missing. And there we go, that's why they increased armor. Cannons of the Ogre, they will obliterate one relatively quickly. Will not give any chance. Also, the good thing is, because we do have... I don't know what happened. Also, because we do have a ground trap, and especially Brimstone, and we do have the opportunity to murder them, we will achieve some combinations. So activating Unchained is highly beneficial. There's no need to save them, however, it makes more sense. The tier 3 Weaver. Considering we are tanking and we do have to face enemies directly, we go with which brings less panic. But we go with reduced CC on Midnight. So she will be slowed less. So the effect of Ogres is a little bit smaller. Okay, that's right. Oh no. Okay, that's quite scary. So, congratulations, that was the Pride Assassin. One of my favorite mercenaries so far. Hello. Thankfully, I am a little bit overleveled.
A hunter's pride.
So those two ceiling ballistas are more often guess than an actual tactic. They do work out, there's no question around it. However, it's more specific. They're basically at max range. They have, I believe, around 3 or 4 tiles where effective. Thankfully, it's right here. So another good tactic is to go with a roller. Alright, I forgot the bowling balls.
They've summoned a boss minion.
With a barrel roller, placing them right there. And every couple of seconds they will drop a barrel which will explode in the face of the enemies if they enter a liquid. So same again, we do have some more air, some more room to breathe. None made it through. Now here's the actual question. There's no real benefit in going for... definitely not stealth. Because we are playing alone. And Kitty Overkill, it's only helpful by having a kill box or going for environmental kills. Now we definitely go with Thrill of the Kill, which is basically more tanky. Especially against big waves with a lot of enemies, especially orcish enemies, not humans. It's highly beneficial to have this. There we go, time was 7 minutes, we are already almost the 10th wave. So, another great spot for ceiling blisters, those 4 right there. They will also support us quite often. In terms of ground traps, we don't require anything else. Those ones will work perfectly. There is the idea to use the Guardian. Now this Guardian, the Trap Guardian, I forgot his name. So they can keep the enemies right in front of the gate. Which makes, I think considered, more sense than the freaking swinging mix. That's basically my mistake.
Unstable rift is opening. Destroy it.
Here we go. Actually, let's go now. There we go. Thankfully, one attack is enough. Highly appreciate it. No breaks. Never go for breaks. At least not with this layout, because there's literally nothing that can be dangerous. So, from now on, you're free to go. Every other trap somewhere else in the room is a failsafe. There's no need for it. Yet it can be helpful if things go wrong. But genuinely, there's no need for it. This is also a pretty great map to murdering ogres and trolls for dailies. As you have seen, there are quite a few of them. Don't like this sound.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick,
alright,
destroy it.
wave 13. I forgot about this one. Also this sound, which is actually way worse, because that's the cue for the Grenadier. For the Grenadiers, they're more difficult. Something dangerous? Not anymore. Let's try another rift.
And our heroes destroyed the unstable rift, and there was much rejoicing.
Ah, there we go. Thank God the Guardians can be calmed down. Also, it appears the Guardians scale with
A boss is on its way.
player level? Account level? It seems like it. Or then, no, I activated too early. Crap. Oh no. Glad to hear. Still might be an issue. No traps, no traps, no traps. Oh no, every grenadier is done by now. And there we go. Things are going fine. Things are going well. And there we go. There was not even a need for going Unchained. There we go. $1.6 million. I have improved myself from before the update. A little bit too loud, just a little bit. So, and we closed this episode with RNG, which actually works in my favor. I do have Tar Trap. I want the Tar Trap, and I also want my Cross Crowns to level up. Also, Mana Well, there are a couple of areas where the Mana Well makes sense. Anyways, that's it for this episode. That's it for this daily, rather. Oh, there we go. The blue one and there we go. They're looking into the server disconnect. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider to click the like button. That helps out a deal. Also follow me so you will see the next episode. If you have any ideas how to improve this series, or if there's anything you didn't like, then leave a comment in the section down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a nice day. See you next time.